Today, I want to talk about something that many of us face at some point in our lives: trying times. Life has its share of hardships, struggles, and moments when it feels like everything is falling apart. In these moments, it can be easy to lose faith or question God's presence. But I want to remind you that these trials are not the end. They are, in fact, opportunities for growth and deeper trust in God. In the book of James, chapter 1, verses 2-4, it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." When life is hard, it's natural to wonder why things are happening the way they are. You may ask, where is God in this? But the Bible tells us that God is always with us. In the book of Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, God promises, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." When we face struggles, it's not that God has abandoned us, it's that He's shaping us, preparing us for something greater. Sometimes faith is like a muscle. It grows stronger the more it's exercised. The more you overcome, the stronger you will be. Think about the story of Job. He lost everything: his wealth, his health, his family, but he never lost his faith in God. And in the end, God restored Job's life, blessing him even more than before. Job's story teaches us that even when we don't understand why things are happening, God has a plan, and our faithfulness in those dark moments will bring us to a place of blessing. But you have to trust God in the storms. In Mark chapter 4, verses 35-41, we see the disciples in a boat with Jesus during a terrible storm. They were terrified and asked Jesus, "Don't you care if we drown?" And what did Jesus do? He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." The storm stopped, and there was peace. Jesus asked them, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" In this story, we are the disciples. We see the storms in our lives: financial struggles, broken relationships, health issues, and we panic. But if we trust in God, He has the power to calm any storm. He may not always take the storm away immediately, but He will give us the strength to endure it, to grow through it, and to come out stronger on the other side. There are benefits of having enduring faith. When you trust in God through your trials, not only are you showing your faith, but you're allowing God to work in your life in powerful ways. Romans chapter 5 verses 3-4 says, "Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope." Every time you stand firm in faith, you're building a deeper relationship with God. You're developing perseverance, growing in character, and building a hope that will not disappoint. By trusting God through hardships, you are setting yourself up for a future where you look back and see God's hand in every challenge you faced. Not only that, but your faith inspires others. Your testimony of perseverance can encourage someone else who is struggling. You become a light in their darkness. Take the story of Joseph from the book of Genesis. He was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Yet through all of these trials, Joseph remained faithful to God. And what happened? God elevated him to a position of power in Egypt, and he was able to save many lives, including his own family. Joseph's faith was not in the absence of hardship, but in the knowledge that God was working, even when he couldn't see it. And the same is true for us. When you keep your faith, even in the darkest moments, God is still working. So today, I encourage you, no matter what you're facing, hold on to your faith. Trust that God is with you, that He will never leave you nor forsake you. Know that the hardships you face are not punishments, but stepping stones to something greater. As 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17 reminds us, For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Keep trusting, keep believing, and watch how God moves in your life. You are not alone in your struggles. Your faith is your strength, and in God, you will find the power to overcome. I hope this message helps to lift you up in uncertain times and reminds you of the strength that comes from unwavering faith. Please join the comment section and encourage each other to keep the faith by sharing your stories of overcoming hardships and being supportive to those who are struggling today. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day.